Thank you.
Thank you very much. We may be seated. There is this song by some young people. It's Kwaze Gwamna, this good is nice. La 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 la, Kwaze Gwamna. Problem is that Nishailwa band music, and some of us the piano, my piano generation. Iband kia manyalong, funa liko manyalong sa bashapa bo DJ. Thank you very much, Program Director, and truly appreciate this opportunity to come and grace this great event where we are awarding excellence here in Gauteng. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Acting National Commissioner, Lieutenant General Nsia, and all the Lieutenant Generals that are also present, that come from National. Truly appreciated that you took time to come and be with us in Gauteng. But in any case, it is closer because we work here in Pretoria. Yes, you did not have to travel. Let me also acknowledge our Provincial Commissioner, Ntate Lieutenant General Mawela. And I hope you have taken very serious what Premier has said, that don't take other offers. Please remain in Gauteng. National, please, everyone poaches here in Gauteng. Let me also acknowledge all the provincial commissioners that are present from other provinces. And we appreciate that you came and you are here with us here in the Gangsters Paradise, popularly known as Gauteng. All the deputy provincial commissioners that are here with us this evening, the district commissioners that are here, and all those that are representing the various provinces. Let me also acknowledge General Kadwa from the Hawks. Let me also acknowledge all the retirees that have come tonight. They look so beautiful, man. Abasana stress, man, yes. Mara, I suspect they keep on watching their phones if they are not being called. Because it's job, man. But well, good have subaya vuswangit. Akir Rampot, you still watch your phone. Once Ntatel Shaban once told me that story. And you know, I still watch my phone in case somebody calls me at night. Let me also acknowledge all the law enforcement agencies and officials that are here and the various stakeholders in the security industry, all the sponsors that we have tonight, and truly appreciate your contribution in making Gauteng a safer place for its citizens. Let me also acknowledge the CPF, led by Masilela, and also congratulate him. He has recently been elected the Deputy National CPF. That tells you that as Gauteng, everything starts here. Let me acknowledge all the families and the partners. They say next to every progressive man or a progressive woman, there is a liberated man or a woman. So your role as partners to all the law enforcers, it makes them to be who they are. Although I know some abuse you, but it's a story for another day. But tonight we are here to acknowledge that the work that you do in keeping them healthy, when I say them, I mean both men and women. So if you are a partner of a policewoman, we acknowledge you. If you are a partner of a policeman, we also acknowledge me. So in short, Nama LGBTQI+, we can't classify within Meranjan. So the work that you do, the other time General Estole were giving a gazebos to the CPFs in Ekuruleni. And one officer comes wearing a Scotch suit. Grayish gasomara is Scotch. And then he's wearing a striped shirt. And then he's wearing a tie with mapopai. And then I said, you know, I need to find the wife of this police officer. She must be arrested. How does this man leave his home looking like this? Isutu escotch, ihembeli stripes, itie yamapopai. And I suspect it's these ties they get when it is Father's Day. He was wearing it. I stopped short to say, let me see your socks. Probably they were white. And with gray shoes. And like saying, really? I need to see this woman. So please, partners, ensure that when your girlfriend or your concubine or your boyfriend or whoever leaves the home, just double check they are dressed properly. Angeke sinishaye ngestina la ngaphandle. In fact, asiwafuna amaphoyisa. But please make sure they are lookable, because uzohlangana nathi, it will start you from the shoe to the hair and say, some women, they are committing crime here in this province by allowing these men to be like this. So your role as partners, as better halves, as friends with benefits is very much appreciated. So you must always maintain that relationship because it's kamina kawena ngithi. Yes, even the insurance people are here, your son Lame, when they say should you die, you know that lifula litla philisa. And so take care of them and make sure that Baba right. Let me also acknowledge all the ladies and gentlemen that are here and all protocols observed and all the esteemed guests. Once more, we gather tonight to celebrate excellence as we are gathered here at these Excellence Awards. And we wish to congratulate all the nominees and the winners in advance. And we know that you've come a long way in ensuring that you are winners today. You have put in an extra work, you have gone an extra mile, and communities of Gauteng truly appreciate the work that we are doing. We are here to also recognize and celebrate the dedication and efforts of the SAPS in preventing crime and maintaining law and order, as well as ensuring that our communities are safe. These awards provide an opportunity to acknowledge the men and women who have responded to the call to serve and protect. The South African, the Community Safety Department truly appreciates, and the provincial government truly appreciates the work that we are doing. That is why time and again we also do invest resources in the work that we are doing. And I hope we are still taking care of Lama PM land. And there must also be Nama Van allowing in I hope you are also taking care of them. Kungenjalo PC Mawela. Sizoma ekatini sizowa repossess. The SAPS officials who work tirelessly in ensuring that our province is safe, although yes, through the pronouncements of our Premier, Ntate Panyazali Sufi, he has called upon all of you to also be technology savvy. That is why with the introduction of the e-policing, we are seeing even more and more breakthroughs and more successes, because now all those that have got technology, they're actually coming on board in ensuring that they work hand in glove with yourselves. And as the provincial government, as we have promised and committed, that we intend to make sure that we also roll out CCTV cameras in our communities, we also roll out e-panic buttons, we also roll out armored drones, and ensure that, and also we already have 2 helicopters, and we're bringing more helicopters. Helicopter, but as next, people shall share. By having these resources, the police are able to better respond to crime here in Gauteng. And how I wish a PC that we could still be able to train even all the station commanders to also know how to fly these drones. Although they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I believe, I don't mean in easy, you understand English. But I believe that if we can get more and more of the station commanders to be pilots and be trained as pilots, we can be able to make sure that more and more of Gauteng citizens are actually safe, and their crime hotspots are identified very quickly and very efficiently. Now, the role of yourselves as law enforcement officers is extremely demanding, and it involves constant navigation through difficult situations in order to fight crime. And every day as law enforcement officers, you risk your lives to keep our families and ourselves very safe, to keep our neighborhoods secure, and furthermore, police who constantly do outstanding work have a positive impact on communities and other law enforcement agencies. I wish to quote from Naftali Bennett, open quote, "If you want to change things, it requires bravery," close quote. Let these awards be an encouragement for the police to continue serving the people of Gauteng with pride, and the SAPS to continuously be on the ground and work tirelessly in ensuring that they service our communities and solve all the criminals. Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts, and please make sure that as you continue doing your work, you remember that the provincial government under the leadership of
Sportsman. A round of applause for choir. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for choir. They just won the Khatma Awards competition, Kofochville. And they represented Gauteng in Free State recently. And they make us proud. Ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing with our program for today. Can I ask that we all take our seats and we give the necessary dignity to this category that is coming. The category that we are going to award, it's a presentation on special categories. These are categories that are very special to the organization. Can I request that on my left, I really can't call names because I know you all, I know you by names. So I don't want to call them by names. Can we all get seated? Drill master? Can we have a video that explains to us this special category? Technical team.
To be 2 steps ahead. That's why I have funeral and life insurance with Old Mutual. While funeral insurance covers for the immediate funeral cost, life insurance makes sure that there's money for my family, even when I'm not there to provide for it.
Get ahead of life by making sure you have Old Mutual's funeral and life insurance.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I invite to the stage Lieutenant General Patekile, Major General Sitole, and a representative from Old Mutual. Please, a round of applause, please. The first category under the special categories is Senior Administration Manager of the Year, level 13 and 14.
And in this category, we'd like to congratulate Brigadier B.M. Muruduli, who is the Senior Administration Manager of the Year. Lieutenant General Elias Mawela, the Provincial Commissioner of Police in Gauteng, is known for his involvement in crime combating initiatives. Gauteng was the first province to popularize an operation, a crime combating campaign. Communication is the reason Operation Okao became an internal, national, and international brand. Utilizing the media, the component was able to sustain and continuously improve working relations with the media houses at local, regional, provincial, national, and international level. Employees from other provinces were in awe of this dedication, selflessness, and loyalty. Gauteng dedicated to Okai Malau due to the extensive and maximum publicity rendered. Communication requires a team that is creative, innovative, and resourceful, and Brigadier Muruduli was able to bring these aspects to the table as a leader. Communication plays an imperative role in any organization as it keeps employees, stakeholders, and the general public engaged, aware, educated, and informed about the organization's goals, objectives, and achievements. It is also essential to sow as many facets of work that ultimately will impact positively to the shared vision and goals of the province. Brigadier Murudili strives to maintain a united, dedicated, and loyal team of members that are always willing to go beyond the call of duty. Give her a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier Murudili, I think she's quick to do a one-on-one with the media. That is why she didn't want to listen what we are saying about her. The next category is Senior Operational Manager of the Year, level 13 to 14.
And in this category, Brigadier Khopane, who is the provincial head of the OCI, she never failed to show up for Okamolau. She was assigned the position of acting SVC provincial head in December. She attended the operations and gave her best effort despite her dual roles as provincial head OCI and SVC. And she also made sure that all tasks from the provincial commissioner and DPC crime detection were met. She accepted each assignment given to her despite carrying the weight of 2 sections on her shoulders. The personnel that work with Brigadier Khopane, as well as her peers, find encouragement in her commitment to her responsibilities. She performs her job with vigor and a pleasant attitude, which motivates others with whom she works. Then we've got the real mover here, Brigadier MP Joseph, and he is the provincial head of visible policing and has significantly contributed to the key performance areas such as Okamolau, compliance inspections, and reducing firearm storage. The senior manager ensures operational interventions aligned with the organization's objectives involving commitment and late meetings with external stakeholders. He chairs or is part of the Ferrous Metal Crime Combating Committee, Provincial Community Policing Board, and Provincial Gambling and Compliance Committee. They also established operational teams that have significantly impacted crime and provided expert support to other provincial operational components and law enforcement, offering operational solutions to identify threats and escalating crime trends. He mobilizes components and external partners, guiding a shared vision of success and planning and implementing the 5-pillar approach. The leadership is evident in their physical presence during provincial and national deployments. And finally, Brigadier C. Spires, who keeps everything in order. Brigadier Spires is responsible for participating in integrated provincial operations, including Okamolau, and deploying members from public order police and tactical response teams. He also encourages unit commanders to participate in district-level operations, patrol hotspots, and conduct operational planning for early warnings of unrest or violence. He serves as operational commander in major operations involving unrest and violence. The deployment of POP and TRT during operations enhances service delivery and creates a sense of safety. Brigadier Spires ensures these units are deployed in high crime areas, enhancing police visibility. He also deploys specialized equipment and assists station detectives in arresting dangerous criminals. Communities appreciated the presence of these units, demonstrating their effectiveness in reducing crime. He is always well disciplined and conducts himself with responsibility, ethical standards, and dedication to duty. He excelled in terms of his duties within the operational environment.
And the winner is?
And the winner here is Brigadier Spires.
Is Station of the Year.
And business forums. They patrol filling stations, malls, and ATMs together, and they have partnered with CPF to conduct community mobilization awareness campaigns and patrols, which also included other law enforcement agencies. Teamwork is of utmost importance, and the station functions like a well-oiled machine, serving their community with dedication and commitment. Give them a round of applause. Come on, guys.
And the winner is?
Actually, we've got two more stations. We've got Garankuwa SAPS, which aim to build trust within the community of Garankuwa by engaging with local radio stations, sharing information about its 24/7 operations, and providing additional cell phone numbers. The station focused on safety and security involving stakeholders like security companies, taxi associations, emergency services, and the CPF. It operated rotation groups at night, led by officers to increase visibility and prevent absenteeism. Despite challenges, no complaints or protests were reported against the police, and members remained disciplined and worked as a team, collaborating with neighboring stations for administrative tasks. The station is focused on serving the community with dedication and commitment, caring for their needs and ensuring that they are protected. And finally, in the mix, it is Vereniging SAPS. By guaranteeing, implementing, and carrying out crime prevention measures, social crime prevention initiatives, and intervention programs in accordance with the SAP strategies, the station fulfilled organizational strategic objectives, programs for gender-based violence, awareness campaigns, rural safety, substance abuse awareness, and school safety were all put into place. Regularly engaging with the respective schools, station officers support and encourage students. A project called Selfless Women to collect bags with toiletries inside was established by the Station Women's Network in collaboration with the Vereniging FCS. The station continues to be active in the community on many levels, developing relationships based on trust that help prevent crime effectively. And the winner there is Put your hands together for Vereniging SAPS Station of the Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me when we thank Lieutenant General Patekile and Major General Sitole to take their seat and descend. The next category is Woman of the Year.
Give all three women of substance a round of applause. Sergeant S.M. Maketekete is from Boiputong, SAPS. She excels in her duties as members of the crime prevention team. The highlight of the member's career was when she assisted a heavily pregnant young mother who was in serious pain and could deliver at any time. Sergeant Maketekete decided to go to Kopanong Hospital as she remembered that the mother indicated to her that at Sebokeng Hospital they refused to assist her. By this time the mother was in serious pain and in an advanced stage of labor, and the employee rushed to Kopanong Hospital. Later that same day, she was called by the mother just to check if she and the baby were well, and the mother cried when informing her that she was rushed to theater immediately as the baby's heart was beating abnormally and she had to go for a C-section due to that. But she gave birth to a healthy baby girl. All was saved in a good day's work. Then Warrant Officer M. Matwecha from Boksburg North SAPS. She deals with rape, child abuse, and women abuse situations. She got involved in a situation when 3 kids were abandoned in their shanty. The mother had left the kids on their own, but the warrant officer went to the Driefontein informal settlement to save them. The mother was detained and given a 2-year prison term. Warrant Officer Matwecha gave a walker to an elderly woman who was in need of one to help her walk. She is a devoted police officer who works hard to give back to her community in any way she can. She will always go above and beyond and make an effort to help someone. And finally, Sergeant M.J. Mbombi of Yeovil SAPS. Sergeant Mbombi is involved in community building projects like the Dumisani Chauke Foundation, empowering young girls and boys through free educational seminars, and she goes out of her way to assist young girls and disadvantaged women by donating sundries. She holds a WADA certificate, educates about drug dangers, and assists with the university entry and bursary applications. As a 3-time cancer survivor, she has founded a non-profit project called Pink Legacy Project, and the Pink Foundation aimed at spreading cancer awareness to all who are affected and diagnosed with cancer from breast to cervical. And our women of substance and women of the year is Sergeant M.J. Mbombi.
The year.
Disadvantaged families. He plans projects like Sports Against Crime, educating youth about substance use, abuse, and encouraging cooperation. He engages with the community quarterly, recruiting crime forum patrollers, reservists, WASP, youth crime prevention, and informers. He also organizes Sports Against Crime involving 4 sectors and fostering trust between the SAPs and the community. He also organizes women's empowerment campaigns, encouraging women to take action against gender-based violence. Put your hand together for our Man of the Year, Sergeant Al Mudzuli.
Please join me as we give a round of applause to Lieutenant General Hadebe and Major General Masha as they descend the podium. I'll now request Lieutenant General Kwena and Major General Lemba to join the Old Mutual on the stage. Sportswoman of the Year.
And in this category, we've got Sergeant M.J. Mbombi from Yeovil SAPS, who's extensively involved as a netball coach and ambassador for SAPS Gauteng Netball, and a team registered with the Inner City Region F Region, Johannesburg Netball Federation, and Netball South Africa. SAPS Gauteng Netball participates in leagues, and the Johannesburg Netball Federation provincial leagues to prepare for the SAPS National Netball Champions and Interprovincial Champions. Sergeant Mbombi has also coached the Wits Sports Under-19 netball team and Gauteng SAPS netball team. She was the head coach of Gauteng Spark and assistant coach for the Gauteng Golden Fireballs, who were crowned champions for the first time in the TNL history. She also coached the Johannesburg Netball Federation Senior Ladies Netball team, which participated in the 2022 National Championships and won a gold medal. Sergeant Mbombi also served as head coach of the Limpopo Lilies for the 2022-23 Telkom Netball Super League. She is the City of Johannesburg Netball Ambassador and has been honored with the Presidential Prestige Award by the Johannesburg Sports Confederation for Sports Development. She has partnered with City of Joburg to provide free training and facilities and high-performance centers and conducts motivational sessions for vulnerable and child athletes. She is also a Region F Netball Committee mentor and is equipped with the World Anti-Doping Agency WADA to ensure a safe and drug-free environment for sports and policing. Competing with her is Captain Ted Blanche of Krugersdorp FCS. The officer's strength, endurance, and commitment as a runner and cyclist sets her apart from the rest. As a cyclist, she represented the Gauteng SAPS cycling team in the national championships for 9 consecutive years. She won 3 medals at the Interprovincial Road Cycling Championship in March 2023. She formed part of the SAPS marathon team and successfully completed the 2 Oceans Marathon. She swam for the organ donor team at the world's largest open water event, the Midma Mile in KwaZulu-Natal. And finally, Lieutenant Colonel AMD van Vuren of the Pretoria West Mounted Unit. She represented South Africa and the SAPS on the prestigious international stage. She secured an impressive 4th place in the overall fitness model category, surpassing challenges posed by the competitors who were merely 16 years old, showcasing a remarkable 35-year age difference. Gauteng Women in Sports Awards Swane, proving that a commitment to fitness is recognized and celebrated at a regional and level and at a provincial and regional level as a finalist in this prestigious event. Local competitions throughout the year, she actively participated in various bodybuilding competitions and left an indelible mark. Put your hands together for all 3 finalists.
And the winner is...
And our Sportswoman of the Year is Sergeant MJ Mbombi.
Congratulations.
A round of... Thank you very much. The next category is Sportsman of the Year.
We've got Sergeant N.S. Chokwe from Lodium SAPS. In Lodium, Attridgeville, and the neighboring regions, Sergeant Chokwe observed a need in the community to intervene with the youth on the streets. He made the decision to use sports to keep kids off the streets and engaged in a positive way by developing activities like playing soccer. He employed athletics as a strategy to stop the street kids from committing crimes. So far, he has changed more than 100 children in these sporting activities. He then educates the kids about drugs and inappropriate behavior. Additionally, he encourages parents to speak up if they have issues with their kids. Sergeant Choke works with local educational institutions to teach kids about drugs, gangs, and bullying. He is dedicated to making a difference in his community. And then we've got Vereniging SAPS's Lieutenant Colonel R.A. Matsose, who won gold trophies after he was able to give an outstanding performance in the category of open mixed doubles tennis, where he garnered the first place as well as the men's 45 years plus singles, coming out tops and winning a gold trophy. He attained SAPS national colors and was also selected to compete in the Interforces, which was held in the Western Cape. And finally, Constable L.L. Nechitangani of Tembisa SAPS. The member participated in various marathons during the 2022-2023 financial year, such as the Soweto Marathon, Waterfall City, Edenvale, Modderfontein, Colgate, and Standard Bank. He has also motivated junior members and to join him in running so as to remain fit.
And the winner is...
And the winner in this category, make some noise for Lieutenant Colonel R.E. Matsose.
Sportsman of the Year. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Sportsperson with Disability of the Year.
And we've got two nominees in this category, Chief Administration Clerk M.M. Lechwiti of Honeydew and Lieutenant Colonel C. Ravele. M.M. Lechwiti is a participant in the SABS darts team and is a member of the South African Disabled Darts Association. His achievements in the sport are: he competed at a corporate event held in Margate, achieving first place, and he also received a trophy. He was nominated to attend the Winmau World Cup Darts Championships Disabled Darts in Germany in October 2023. He plays local tournaments in Dinwiddie and Pretoria, achieved first place and received trophies. In January 2023, on Police Day, Limpopo, he achieved first place and received a trophy. And in March of the same year, at the Provincial Sports Day at Arthur Block, he came in first place and received a gold medal as well. And Lieutenant Colonel Ravele competed in corporate events held in Margate during October, resulting in his selection to the South African Disability National Team to represent South Africa in Europe, Germany for the World's Darts Cup, and from the 8th to the 16th of October, he competed with 18 other countries worldwide. Give them a round of applause.
And the winner is...
Chief Administration Clerk M.M. Lechwiti of Honeydew SAPS.
I will request I would request Lieutenant General Kwena and Major General Lemba to descend the podium. And also, ladies and gentlemen, a special request to say we apologize to the people or persons with disability because the setup here did not allow us to have a perfect ramp for them to ascend the podium. I'll request Major General Hopiso and Major General Nengobela to join us on the stage. The next category is Reservist of the Year.
And let's see. The Barrage SAPS's AP Lundi, Reserve Constable Lundi, is a dedicated and committed member of the Reservist Corps. He works every weekend and is an independent worker. He is resourceful and does his work meticulously to avoid any comebacks. He did not hesitate to assist the barrage community when the water supplies was interrupted. He took it upon himself to put up a 2,500-litre water tank for the community. He also supplied the barrage SAPS with an industrial washing machine to wash the blankets for the prisoners. Reserve Constable Lundi is the owner of a well-established bakery and will supply bread and cold drinks to the community when needed. He became a reservist to be able to make a contributing and constructive contribution to his community and make a difference where he works. From Orlando SAPS, we've got Reserve Constable Marks. He received a tip-off about a cable theft at Nomzamo Park in 2022. She proceeded to the scene and found an African male stealing the cables. She bravely confronted the suspect. When interviewing him, he admitted that he has copper cables which were stored at his shack. She proceeded to the suspect's house with the crew, and upon arrival, copper cables were found lying all over the shack. She arrested the suspect for cable theft and tampering with infrastructure as per Orlando cases, and he was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. She had 16 arrests for liquor cases and 1 for fraud arrest. Give her a round of applause. And finally, Reserve Constable Sianejo of Rabi Ridge SAPS is supplementing his shift and mainly assists with CSC duties. His dedication and vigilance led to the arrest of the perpetrators of crimes. While he was certifying documents in the CSC, he spotted one of the documents to be fraudulently certified. Upon inquiring, the deponent admitted that he was in possession of a fraudulent metric certificate. The preliminary investigation was conducted and led to the arrest of the owner of an internet cafe. The case is still pending. Some of his arrests are cases related to public violence and assault GBH. He assisted with the arrest of a public violence perpetrator whilst off duty. He always assists victims of domestic-related crimes and those who need counseling by referring them to the victim-friendly rooms. Or he also acquires ambulances for those requiring medical attention. Give them a round of applause. And the winner here is Reserve Constable Sianejo of Rabi Ridge SAPS.
The next category is Person with Disability of the Year.
Whether in person or over the phone, he consistently provides the community with high quality service. He uses a wheelchair due to physical limitations, yet this does not prevent him from providing services. Since he won't let a client go without helping them, quantity is not an issue for him. Before leaving for home, he will make sure he does his tasks. If the problem at hand is beyond his skills to assist with, he is always willing to learn more. He will address the powerful person directly. He always makes efficient, waste-free use of resources like copy machines and paper. When supporting subordinates, he is efficient. He is a team member who takes the time to speak with clients and make sure they receive quality and professional service. He is committed and dedicated to the service and always goes the extra mile. And then, with a broad smile and the most electric smile, we've got Johannesburg District's Head Data Capturer, H. Mahape. HDC Mahape must ensure that the data on all computerized systems is accurate at all times on the OPAM for 42 stations in the district. She must monitor OPAM and consolidate the weekly and monthly VISPOL productivity accountability reports for the district commissioner for the TMM meetings, and does so by reporting on duty even on Sundays. She manages the monitoring and evaluation of performances with regard to the coordination of the OPAM. She assists OPAM data capturers and gives in-service training for detectives even whilst she is on leave. She created a WhatsApp group for Johannesburg District OPAM users and verifiers in order to contribute positively towards service delivery by communicating with the data capturers and verifiers on a daily basis. She utilizes her own cell phones and data to render this service as well. And finally, Captain L.J. Matlatle of Kagiso SAPS. The officer has distinguished himself as a person who is reliable and trustworthy. Whilst experiencing physical challenges daily, he prides himself with the organization. He diligently serves as commander of Crime Information Management Analysis Center. He always places the work first. Although he is wheelchair bound, he has not booked off sick in 18 years. Give them all a round of applause. And the winner there is the one and only Head Data Capturer H. Mahape of Johannesburg District.
I'll request you.
Congratulations, Mahape.
The next category. The next category, CPF of the Year.
All right, in this category, we've got two nominees, and they are Kutsong SAPS and Boksburg North SAPS. Well, under the leadership of Mr. Bezu, an effective team of patrollers were deployed in Kutsong to help curb serious and violent crimes. Their involvement contributed to the decrease of 50% of all serious crimes reported. His team of patrollers availed themselves for visible operations and weekly projects at schools. The Kutsong CPF have a diversity program for juveniles and they monitor them on an ongoing basis. Sports against crime activities like netball and soccer are organized. Through these activities, Kutsong CPF helped to restore trust in the SAPS. Going to Boksburg North this time. It's somewhere north of the equator, I think. But anyway, it is in Boksburg, eh? So, Boksburg North Community Policing Forum is a force multiplier that works to reduce crime. They've conducted patrols in hotspot areas, reducing crime and drunken driving. They also conduct GBV and drug awareness campaigns, bridging the gap between the community and police. The CPF deploys patrollers based on needs analysis and is visible in the community. They have been awarded the second runner-up for the CPF of the Year in 2019. They assist with the community complaints, make arrests, and visit victims affected by high crime. They also create a resourceful stakeholder forum and innovative new tactics to combat crime. They have 250 volunteering patrollers who help improve service delivery by repairing vehicles, providing information, and ensuring scene safety. Give them both a round of applause.
And the winner is?
And the winner is from south of the equator, Kutsong SAPS, CPF of the Year.
Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out. Turn it out.
Thank you very much. International Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation World Champion. Please join me when I call upon Lieutenant General Elias Mawela, Major General Kekana, Major General Hendricks to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, instead of Lieutenant General Elias Mawela, we are joined by Major General Lukubo from Mpumalanga. My co-program director, who is this person from the International Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation World Champion? You must explain.
It's
Ladies and gentlemen, I know my courtroom director is still sorting his typos there. We call upon on stage Sergeant Mahoshi. He is a world champion at the International Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation. We acknowledge the good work he has done and put the flag of the South African Police Service very high. A round of applause, please. Thank you very much, my presenters. Ladies, presentation of the Provincial Commissioners Special Awards. These awards are sponsored by Fidelity and Sanlam. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to call upon on stage Lieutenant General Elias Mawela and the MEC for Community Safety, Mefaith Mazibugo, and Sanlam representative. Support Okaimolau in Gauteng Province.
opportunity to congratulate the SAPS colleagues on their Excellence Awards. Sanlam's purpose is to empower generations to be financially confident, secure, and prosperous. And as an organization, we are proud to be partnering with the South African Police Service, as the work that you do enables people, enables South Africans to live with confidence. Our partnership has come a long way, and we're extremely proud to continue doing the work that we are doing together, and we wish to do so for many, many more years to come. You keep our community safe, and today we celebrate you and the excellence you have shown in keeping us safe. As our Davis once said, this nation will remain the land of the free only as long as it is the home of the brave. Thank you for being brave. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your devotion to serve our country. As every day you go out there, you contribute in creating a better world and a better South Africa. As Sanlam, we remain committed to making a difference and supporting the partnership and partnerships like these that will positively impact the communities that we serve and the economy for generations to come. We firmly believe in what you are doing, and we stand by you, and therefore thank you for your service. Keep doing the good work, and know that we are right by your side as we create a place for South Africans to live with confidence. Thank you for your service, thank you for your support, and well done to the award winners. Thank you, and goodbye.
The category Leadership and Implementation of Support Okai Molao in Gauteng Province.
Gentlemen, please put your hands together for these stalwarts. Brigadier Bejnath, Brigadier Benda, Brigadier S.J. Kutsia, Brigadier Mashele, Brigadier Rangasamy, and Brigadier IPH Van Stolz. And all of them are going to be receiving an award from the Provincial Commissioner. Congratulations.
For the leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the PC, the Provincial Commissioner Special Awards. Everybody's the winner. The next category is Leadership and Excellence in the Crime Detection Environment in Gauteng Province.
to ascend the stage, please. Give them a big round of applause.
DJ's pin the put. It's leadership and excellence in the HRM environment in Gauteng Province.
And
The next category is unsung hero at the office of the Provincial Commissioner. Successful SAPS events management and effective internal communication.
of Corporate Communications, together with Sergeant M. Ramabulana from Corporate Communications. Give them a round of applause.
The mover and shaker in the operational environment.
Colonel Ryland, Captain Andreas, Captain Sekobela, Warrant Officer Ndopu, and Sergeant Letlotla to please take the stage. Give them a big round of applause.
The last category of the Provincial Commissioner Special Awards, mover and shaker during Okai Mulao operations.
Together for Captain JZS Ntombela, Sergeant JJ Mshlanga, Sergeant MM Molaudzi, and Sergeant TS Shivase. Please take to the stage. Give them a big round of applause.
The MEC and the representative from Sanlam to say they've done a good job. They can descend the stage. Ntate Kabela. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have an item from our band as we have the dessert, and we'll do that request. That we request that let us be as quick as we can when we grab our dessert, so that we end up the program of the day. We still have to acknowledge our sponsors and have a vote of thanks. Can we have an item, band? As we did, table 1 to 11 can have a dessert here, and we will go to the other side, the rest of us.